also got to submit Fantasy Star Online episodes 1 and 2.
Oh god,
So,
Phantasy Star was so good.
well, first taste of MMO.
Mine was
Not much else to say.
RuneScape. My first taste of MMO was RuneScape.
You know
Yeah.
what? I'm gonna say StarCraft. StarCraft Brood War, particularly.
Okay.
I played a lot of that. And you know, I think that's one thing that's making me want to do different things, particularly like making the game, I guess, is because like I'm starting. Ooh, there it is. We built everything.
Yay.
Yay!
Woo!
Congrats.
But it's I've played so many games now. I can see how they were made by just looking at them.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously not completely, but almost completely. Like I can get the idea. It gets to the point where I'm playing a game and I go, oh man, I bet I could get this into it, like a modded or something. But I'm not a modder, which really I probably should be.
That is actually a really
Is the
good
merchant
sign.
here? People are dying.
Whoa!
Oh.
Died of old age.
Is that
Okay, old age. Replaced.
Crushed by a rock.
All right. Well, that's a
Yeah.
good thing that I had all these extra people.
Yeah.
Merchant's here, by the way.
Oh,
Yep.
sheep, 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 sheep. I don't need any of
Seeds.
those. Get out of here.
Orders.
No animals. But I'm gonna turn these off because we don't need them anymore.
Yeah.
All right.
No, there's actually a Q&A by the lead writer at Turtle Rock. He was talking about what actually made him decide that writing was what he wanted to do, and like he had interest in all sorts of artistic endeavors and everything, but and things to write for really, but like he had that kind of a vision. It was just like, if I look at this particular kind of thing, I can see, or actually, I guess it was just book writing. It was just like, I can see the author in the book. Whereas, like,
Right.
if I'm watching a movie, I see the actors. I know there's a bunch else there, but you just don't get them out of
Yeah.
it. Like, if you see, like, what makes up what you're interested in when you look at it, rather than looking at it as a
Rather than being like, oh, cool, cabbages.
yeah. I don't know.
I mean, that's the best way I could put it.
Cabbages!
Sounds like a good sign as far as like knowing what you're really wanting to do.
I mean, I am still
That's how my brother was with movies.
really.
Like he always knew, like he always paid attention to the different parts of it and
Mm-hmm.
what all went into it.
The general 3-act structure,
Yeah.
the shot, like how it was framed, what the director was thinking of at the time. Just psychoanalyzing the film.
I think that's the kind of feeling I had with entertainment, which I lump video games into that because they're made to be entertaining.
Yeah.
Except for the ones that are meant to tell like a story, like the one about going through the life of people that have cancer or something like that. Like they can do anything. Video games are just books that are videos. They're movies.
Oh, yeah.
They're interactive movies.
Yeah.
Yep.
Unlike this though, this is different. This is like a board game.
Yeah.
Which is so cool. It's so cool that a video game, one thing can become like bajillions. It can become anything. There's a goddamn mayor that plays city skylines to help him think about how to build his city in freaking real life. It's crazy.
Speaking of crazy, that bridge.
Yeah, it looks nice. Like what? Like this reflection, from what I can tell, it's just a it's a copy of what you see on top, but then they just put some kind of effect on it to give it that wobbliness. That's
Yep.
all it is.
If you,
It's
you know
actually-
Hearthstone,
Oh wait, yeah. Yeah.
Joe?
Yeah? Yeah, what? Do I play Hearthstone?
Do you know of the game Hearthstone or Stonehearth?
Stonehearth. Yeah.
Stonehearth was was that the one where you
The
could like
cube.
Yeah. Yes, I know it.
We should play that one next because it's similar to this one.
Okay.
after we beat this game. But anyways, that game, they have every Tuesday, they have what's called a developer blog, where they actually show, they actually show like, they'll have streams and stuff like that, where they show how the game is being made as they're
Oh,
designing it.
Yeah.
that sounds so
Actually,
cool.
those guys might be. It's a small enough group doing it. They might be really interested in having you stream it. And
Yeah.
I'll send them
I
a
would
message.
reach out to them.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, I don't know how you can pick it up right now. I don't know if it's available on Steam Early Access or anything.
I believe it is. I have Steam open, so I'll search real quick.
Yeah.
Yep, it is.
Cool.
Say that again?
$24.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's really cool. And I mean, they've been working on it forever. I think it was 2013 or so when I pledged to it.
Yeah, I pledged to it too, but I don't know how to get my my thing. Because I pledged before it was on they did Steam,
Yeah.
so it was like a downloadable thing, and I'm not sure how to transfer that over. I just played off yours, so it's okay.
Well, that's what I thought it was I thought we went the 2-pack thing. It was supposed to be a license for each of us.
Maybe. Because I don't got it.
Yeah. So I know I pledged to it because I get the emails all the time. Like, this is what's been going on.
This is crazy. Not at 200 yet, though.
Yeah, that's actually like, especially if you're gonna be streaming more consistently, you might want to start reaching out to some of the smaller developers.
And I've done that before, and I loved it. Like when we played, oh god, what was it called?
Zomboid?
Not Zomboid, but I did reach out to them, I think. I think I just bought that one, actually, when it was really, really young. Al, it was you and me. We were in my bedroom playing like it was a isometric game where you have workers that just do their own thing, and you protect them when night falls. The
Give me a
logo
second.
was like a bloody hand.
Yeah.
Hold on, I can look this up real quick.
I'm actually doing that right now.
Well, I was gonna go ahead and try and find it. I'll see if I can find it on my way faster.
Zomboid.
Nope.
That's what it was.
Mm-mm.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Yeah. It was a different game.
No,
You might be thinking of the Zomboid symbol or something.
No,
Yeah,
it's
literally it's just a bloody hand.
it's a bloody hand outpost. That's what it was called. It's in my one-offs, which is one video.
Huh.
Boom. But yeah, that was a fun game. I kind of wanted to play more of it because it was solid, but it's very simple, which is fine.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be complex. I don't need city skylines going crazy on me all the time. Sometimes you just want something that's like, go here.
Taxes are too high.
Shut the fuck up! This looks so dumb.
So I'm
All
looking
right.
at the Stonehearth like development page, 'cause they did like a little like cute little map thing, you know. It shows like it shows like a god in the sky. It's like the GM skills, monsters and denizen, classes, builders, stuff like that.
Mhm.
And they are at least 90% with most of their things, but multiplayer is at 0% still. And
Well,
I
I
feel
could
like that's a
see-
bad idea.
What, you want multiplayer first?
Well, no, it should be developed alongside it. Because what if
Yeah.
they finally get multiplayer in, and a lot of this doesn't work with multiplayer?
Mm-hmm. Because
I guess they could, work on how to like convert it over after that. But at the same time, I feel like if it was doing it in tangent, it'd be a little easier.
So remind me, with Stoneheart, don't you control like a town as well? Like you're a fighter, but you can also get NPCs to build houses and whatnot.
You're not a fighter. You're it's kind of like this game where you're just like the god that tells them what to do,
All right, hold on.
and you give each person their profession individually. It's a little more like instead of this game where the people are just dots running around, it's a little more
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, and you tell them to also fight. I remember.
yeah. You can tell them to fight. You can tell them to do this, do that.
Yeah, and you can.
But it's a little more personal and than Banished.
Right. So instead of you being a combat specialist, you make them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've seen this before. I know it. How big has it gotten now? Because last time I saw this it was pretty small.
It's
Like there
gone
wasn't
pretty
there wasn't-
far.
All right, cool.
They show development every Tuesday. What they've been working on.
Were they kickstarted or how did they?
Yeah.
How are they doing this?
Yep, kickstarted.
6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I got all of the orchards going. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1,
I didn't know
2,
Pepper was an
3,
orchard.
4.
I imagined it would have been
Oh, it is. It shush your face. Pepper, wheat, corn. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and I got all of the crops going as well. All we need is sheep, and then we have everything going, growing, and that'll most likely be another achievement.
We should build some houses so we can at least get to 200.
Oh, true. Yeah, it's not going to keep growing, will it? Not unless I build houses. All right. Yeah, this wasn't so bad. I would have fallen apart without you guys. So, I mean, I hope this is actually enjoyable to be part of. Like I know it's not always fun to just be a watcher. I know that I'm not a fan of it myself. I know. We've talked about it, Tim, but for everyone. Like this is new. I don't think any of us have ever done this. to talk over Skype and have one person manage the construction and whatnot. It's interesting.
Right.
It's fun though.
I think so. I look forward to doing this again. But yeah, Stonehearth looks like a good game to do next.
It's similar to this, but at the same time, like it'll be different enough for us to learn again.
Yeah.
The biggest thing too is that there's going to be combat, and like you don't just build a general house that takes a size. You have to build the house,
Yeah.
which is really
They come
cool.
with a couple of pre-made, but it's funner to make your own.
Yeah.
Well, I would also suggest Stronghold.
Yes.
There's combat in that too.
I want to see if I know this. I want to say I do.
I'm looking it up too.
Oh,
Probably seen it.
it's a pretty old game, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Why still play Dwarf Fortress if we're at it? Have I told you guys I've tried to play that before?
Dwarf Fortress?
Dwarf Fortress.
Oh god, how was
Yeah,
it?
I've tried a few times.
It didn't work out because I gave up really early on.
Yeah. It's supposedly there's visual interface better.
It's embarrassing. You know what happened. I mean, there's so many ways to do chip damage and just ways. Just the game. I remember.
What's going on?
What's that?
What's that?
Who's watching a video?
Oh.
Oh yeah, I was trying to look up something else on
guys!
Twitter, but
It's
What?
happening! We can't buy it, but I can order it.
oh, you better bring sheep every visit.
Give me sheep!
All we have to do is wait one more hour.
Yay! I don't think it takes that long. I hope.
We have not seen him in a long fucking time.
Fair enough. Maybe it's because I stopped asking for things. I don't know, I'm not sure. How are my schools doing? They're fine. Alright, let's get some more food. Yay!
By the way, remember when we were talking about apples earlier?
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, we have a Red's apple upstairs. I'm about halfway through with that bottle. I'm that slow at drinking.
Oh, dude, I don't even like Red's apple that much because it's a beer. It's an apple beer, not an apple cider.
Yeah. Well, I'm just drinking because we have it.
Yeah.
Because Dan brought it over when we had
Oh, yeah.
game night, and no one's drinking since. So every 6 days, I drink one, just so it'll be out of the fridge.
I'm gonna double up these farmers.